Welcome to the Technobi channel. The British government is planning a mega project of the high-speed rail line to listen across from the north end to the south end, and the project is named SS2 or HSV2. This mega project was built to overcome rail transportation in England, which in the last 20 years has been considered too congested, but on the other hand the existence of this mega project reaped a lot of criticism from British society because apart from being expensive it was also considered to have many negative impacts around it. The following are the most expensive and largest fast train megaprojects in the world. The S2 megaproject is a continuation of the previous project, namely the high-speed Swan or WAN high-speed rail line, which was officially operational in 2007. High-speed WAN has a paint-kilometre line that connects London with the Channel, and this project cost €5.8 billion and a maximum speed. The train reaches 320 meters per hour. Then the S2 project was first proposed in 2009. The S2 project was created with the aim of increasing the passenger capacity of the train, so that later British people will use more rail transportation than air and land transportation. In addition, the S2 project is also important for the British economy, and according to the CEO of SS2 Limited, this project will be able to employ as many as 25,000 people. The UK Department of Transport then made plans for the design of the SS2, which is a Y-shaped train line that is planned to connect London with the cities in the north of England. And the project itself, it consists of two development phases. In the first phase started in 2010, and in this first phase route there are 4 stations connected. For the length of the railroad track in this first phase is 176 km. With the route in this first phase, it will be able to cut travel time from 1 hour 22 minutes to about 49 minutes on the first phase route. This will have tunnels with a total length of 51 kilometers, consisting of around 150 million and various kinds of plants planted along the route. The railroad for the first phase of work was originally planned to be completed in 2026, but over time the completion was delayed between 2029. The second phase that the S2 project is having rather complicated route, and this route still is not sure because in the future it will be changed later in outline route. The second phase is divided into 2 phases. Again, Janova SE2A and Phase 2B. In Phase 2A will later be able to provide as many as 5,000 vacancies. The work has a route of 57 kilometers, 2 tunnels, 17 tunnels and 65 bridges. Work in the second phase plans were originally slated to be completed in 2003 but withdrew, and expected to be completed between 2036 and 2040. On this Accessco project will later using the fast train that was made by a joint venture between Japan with France, namely Hitachi from Japan and from Alstom High Speed France, which is where the company is after won the tender for precisely this British project. The fast train is a train, the latest generation fast, that has maximum speed up to 360 km per hour and will be the fastest train in Europe. The two companies are Hitachi. Dongsuan will design and manufacture a total of 54 trains with 8 carriages that have a value contract amounting to $2.6 billion, with that amount included initial maintenance for 12 years, and later this fast train will produced in several cities in England. Other than that, according to both companies, such a contract between Hitachi Lake Stomp with England, this will created more than 2,500 fields jobs all over the UK. The fast trains that were created would has a full electric system, and according to the word, this is a train the most efficient in the world of manufacture. Fast train for this SS2 will have technologies such as bullet trains exist. in Japan as well as technology from trains. Fast in Europe and manufacture. Fast train on this project will be take for 5 years and will ready to operate at the first time. As for the cost of the project, construction of the Accessco high-speed rail line. This disaster, the initial cost was 3280-612-2945 for this S2 project. Increasing and last on. In 2020 it swelled up to 98 military Roro or equivalent to 1,479 trillion rupiah and estimated will increase even more. Increase in the cost of the project. Due to an error. Cost calculation when performing initial planning where during our this one is done there is a price increase. For land acquisition and material tires. Others have a higher price. Higher than the initial planning price. Even so, British Prime Minister already gave the green light to the S2 high-speed rail project in 2020 ago, and this project will be to be the largest in England since Second World War. So that the S2 project runs smoothly, British Prime Minister appoints 1 government ministers to oversee it. The designation also works in order. This project could be done more efficiently so that society can feel the benefits faster, especially those in the north. Then because of the very cost, such large many British society who still criticize and protest regarding the existence of this S2 project. Society assumes that costs are issued for project work reached the 1,479 trillion too. Especially at this time England still fighting against the corona pandemic. According to the demonstrators, the need for fast trains still not very needed by Indonesian people, and is a waste of state money, which can be allocated to P. More important than that, this project is also rated raises damage to the ecosystem, surroundings and damage to the site. Ancient sites in England.